fast. How do you change the picture in the background?
Okay, the background picture.
Yeah, real fast. So
okay. So that's where we utilize that website called Post Images. So on Post Image, you're gonna choose an image that you just downloaded. Or I usually put something that I created on Canva specifically for that list. So one of the things I highly recommend is, either kind of think about what you want to, what type of list you want to create, whether it's in your area, obviously, homes under 300, or I keep on saying that because you always want to put homes that are kind of under the market value, whatever's the most popular. In San Antonio, it's usually 250, 300. So that's going to get you the most amount of people going onto your website, onto your Kvcore. So I highly recommend doing all your thumbnails first and then kind of saving them. And that way you could kind of just drop them in there whenever you need to. So like in this case, here, this is one I had done also a copy of. I'll go back to that one. So there's that just listed homes in San Antonio. This is a link that you're going to copy right here. The second one, not the first one. You're going to do the second one. It's a direct link. You're going to copy that one. And then when you go back to the landing page, where it says background, I mean, you could use the stock photos that they give you if you wanted to, but you don't have to go through all that if you don't want to do that. What I found, I have more success whenever I change the picture, because whatever you post in the picture is going to be what's going to come up on the advertisement. So you're going to hit custom background. And you're going to paste it right here. That's the link that I copied from Post Images, guys. Okay. So once I do that, it changes the background. I don't want it all cluttered up, so I remove all this stuff. I double click on the mouse, left click. And I kind of do that. I don't want any of this. I mean, if you wanted to, you could create it however you want. So you could post, put more information on here if you want it. I just keep it real clean. Less is more. And then this is kind of what I post, like, whatever it says in the background, or, I mean, it doesn't have to look like this. Let me show you some of the old ones I've done in the past. Here, this is one that was, it gave me a lot of, just because it was kind of
hilarious.
So
this one's hilarious.
So the picture that you're going to see on Facebook would be this picture right here. And, I put, humor. I use humor in my ads a lot. So it's feeling curious. There's a much better way to find out how much your home value compares to your neighbor's home. And you could even test it out, see what it, where it takes you. So like, let me pretend, I'm coming in as a client. So I'm going to put one of my emails just so I can see what happens when somebody does this. Oh, it didn't pop.
Thank you, but 2 dots after your first name. Oh, never mind. It's an underscore, my bad.
There it is. I don't know what's going on my keyboard. Okay. So once I click home value, it's going. It takes them to that. This actually looks, because they could do this. Keep in mind that they could do this on their cell phone. It actually looks a lot cleaner on the cell phone, because now what it does right here, they'll put their address in, get an estimated value, and now they come, once they put that address in there, well, I already have them as a lead come in, but once they put that, I know that they're a seller. So you already got them. What's another one? Here's one. Guys, this is the site I was kind of telling you guys about that I use to organize my links. I also use it for like my buyer, it's called Trello. It's free. All of this that you see here is free. I don't pay for this.
I was like, what is that sorcery? Looks
I
good.
know, it's awesome. Yeah.
I'll eventually do a class on Trello. I mean, that's a class in itself, but I mean, it's fairly easy.
A lot of that YouTube channel you shared with me that the girl from EXP did.
Oh, Loida?
When I actually got Trello last year.
Mhm.
You could post that one in our group.
Okay, I'll do that.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That was a really detailed, like that
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah, if you guys don't follow Loida Velasquez yet, she's amazing. She's also with EXP. She's in LA.
Hey, so hey man, sorry, quick question on that value, that one that you had, which is actually really good.
Mhm.
Where are they getting those numbers? Are they getting it from VCAT? Are they getting it from comps? Where is it?
It's just to be honest with you, do you know the answer to that question, Melanie? Where they're getting that value?
No, I know.
Just like a
Yeah, I know.
generic-
I think it's kind of like almost when you do the RPR stuff.
Mhm.
It's taking all the comparable things the way I understand it.
Yeah.
And then the big thing is you want them to just grab and because it'll say once it pulls, it'll tell them you're going to be in this range somewhere, right? But
Right.
you already know that they jumped on and said that, or you already know they jumped on, they're curious. And that's when you're going to reach out and really dig in and say, hey,
Yeah.
I know it gave you a range, but
Right.
this is really where I think we should be.
Yeah. What I recommend with all of this, guys, either try it out yourself just to see how it functions from the consumer side of it. So, like I just did right now, you kind of want to test it out just before you that way you know what you're putting out there. So I mean, you'll come in as a lead yourself on your own Kvcore, or maybe like your spouse or somebody, brother or sister, have them kind of like, hey, can you try this out? I'm going to send you a link and see how it works. So that way you know exactly what you're putting out there.